Hi guys, I wanted to share with you a new process that we have in place in order to help our clients receive the maximum benefit from some education credits. So this is what you need to know right now. This is what you need. You need a processing envelope. You need some of these red flags that say 1098T on them. You're going to need some tape, and then you're going to need a couple of documents that are available on ctcresources.com. Okay, so here's the deal. To determine which education credit benefits our clients the most, we need a lot of information. So our Cash for College team has generously agreed to help us out in getting as much information about the students' educational expenses as possible. So this is what we're going to do. Intake folks, when a client comes to you at intake and they present a 1098T, what you're going to do is grab one of these red little flags and you are going to attach it to the processing envelope. There's a very specific way that you need to attach this to the processing envelope. Only use tape. Just tape. No staples, no paper clips, just tape. So check out your intake area and make sure that you're fully stocked with tape. If you're not, let us know because we've got plenty of tape that we can share with you. You're going to take this red flag and tape it to the upper left-hand corner of your processing envelope. Make sure you still leave room so that somebody can clearly write the Social Security number or ITIN number in there of the taxpayer. Then this processing envelope, once you've gone through the whole intake process with your client, you put this envelope in queue, just as you would any other return. Our Cash for College staff are going to be periodically looking at the queue to see these red flagged folders. When our Cash for College staff see a folder that's flagged, they're going to leave the folder in queue, but they're going to call that client over to the Cash for College area. And what our Cash for College staff are going to do, they're going to sit down with the client, the student, and they're going to complete a worksheet that's called Students' Detailed Education Expenses for 2014, where they're going to talk to the student about how much they actually paid in tuition, what they paid in books, detail what scholarships and grants they received, and they're also going to help, if possible, the client or student print out a copy of the account statement from the school's website that details what kinds of grants and scholarships that student has received. So once the Cash for College staff have met with the client, they're going to complete the Education Expenses 2014 worksheet, and then they're going to include a copy of the account statement. They're going to hand that back to the client, and then what they're going to do is just check the reviewed box on this flag just to indicate that this return or this client has met with somebody and talked about educational expenses that they incurred in 2014. Okay, so then the processing envelope heads back to the tax preparation side of things. We're going to keep these flags on the envelopes. And what I want you to do is to fold them like this. So managers, at the end of the day, don't rip these off. We want to keep them on there. Just fold them over the back like that. This will then, go to the transmitting office. Now these folders are going to be flagged for additional quality review if we think that's going to be necessary, because educational credits are a little tricky. So that's what you need to know at this point. Managers, you'll be receiving some more instruction on this, but actually I think everybody should check out this document. We have a document on ctcresources.com that's called Process for All Students with a Form 1098T. So it talks about exactly what I just shared with you, but then it also goes into the tax preparation process piece and gives the tax preparers a couple of scenarios to work through with each client. And so there's some great examples there. So I encourage everybody to take a look at that document. On our volunteer resources page, we created a new section that just says education credits, where we posted all of these resources and we'll be giving you some further guidance as you work to figure out which education credits best benefit our clients. So that's all. Thank you.